में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिट्स के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लेवल लेजेंड इनसाइड गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लाइव लेजेंड इनसाइड दोस्तों मोइनलाइव पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिट्स के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लेवल लेजेंड इनसाइड गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लाइव लेजेंड इनसाइड दोस्तों मोइनलाइव पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिट्स के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लेवल लेजेंड इनसाइड पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड मोर लाइव लेजेंड इनसाइड दोस्तों मोइनलाइव पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब
हेलो भाई वेलकम टू चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो वो भी इन द चैट। चलो भाई मैच स्टार्ट करेंगे अभी 20 में ये क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा होएगा दे जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था। क्या कहा था? अरे बे मैं खुश हो गया भाई जिदान समझ के। क्या अपडेट आया भाई, नया अपडेट। ओह 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 अरे अरे यामिनी यामा माप हे ओह याद है मुझको तूने कहा था। क्या कहा था भाई? देखो भाई, जो भी बंदे देख रहे हैं, जो भी मेरे को देख रहे हैं, बच्चे बड़े, एक काम कीजिए आप लोग भाई, एस आई पी कीजिए या इन्वेस्ट कीजिए भाई। पैसे को इन्वेस्ट करना सीखिएगा। कुछ भी करिए भाई, इन्वेस्ट करना पैसे को सीखिएगा। पैसे को काम पे लगाइए। पैसा काम करेगा तो भाई। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था। क्या कहा था याद नहीं। 6 बंदे भाई देखेंगे भाई, 6 बंदे कौन कौन है भाई। जो भी नए बंदे देख रहे हैं ना भाई, चैनल पे, चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए भाई। याद है मुझको आजा मेरे भाई यमा। यमा तो मेरे पास है, फिर भी भाई यही भी भाई डिफेंडर आ रहा है भाई। वो भी 2 स्टार 3 स्टार देता क्यों, टाइम क्यों वेस्ट करता है पता नहीं। देखो मैंने कहा था आपको 2 या 3 स्टार ये बंदा देगा भाई, कोई फ़ायदा नहीं भाई। 2 से 3 स्टार का बंदा यहाँ पे देगा भाई। अब क्या ही एक्सपेक्टेशन कर सकते हैं हम। ठीक है जी, 99 दिया भाई इसको। क्या बताए भाई। एम एफ ओ 5 स्टार तो होगा तो भाई। नहीं भाई 3 स्टार, फिर से 3 स्टार दे दिया भाई। क्या बताऊं यार मैं इसको। डिसअपॉइंटेड करता भाई, डिसअपॉइंटेड। एक तो ढंग का बंदा देगा। ओ कीपर है यहाँ पे तो वही इसको ट्राई कर सकते हैं हम। ये भी बंदा है, ये भी डिफेंडर। इतने बंदे में से कितने टाइम देता? 20 के 20 निकाल सकते हैं, मतलब कीपर चाहिए तो भाई तो टाइम कर सकते हैं। 99 करते भाई, आजा भाई। कौन भाई ने टिप करते भाई, शूटर। चलो सभी बंदे एक साथ आइकन सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। 9 नंबर बैट 4 स्टार होगा नहीं भाई, 3 स्टार का बंदा मेरा भाई। मुझे चाहे बताए यार, क्या बताए सके। वाह बहुत ही डिसअपॉइंटेड। 3 में से 3 डिसअपॉइंटेड। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था। इतना बचा के रखा भाई तो 2। उनकी थका अच्छा दिख रहा है, सीवी करते। डिफेंडर 6 नंबर, नंबर तो अच्छा है बट इंटर का 6 नंबर वो तो भाई 4 स्टार। डिसअपॉइंटेड। छुप के एक आज दिखाया वही ने, वेस्ट कुछ भी आता नहीं वही। वेस्ट ये तो भाई इतनी बार कोशिश करने के बावजूद आया नहीं भाई। याहू किसी किसी को आ गया। वाओ व्हाट अ प्लेयर। कीपर, आई नीड ए कीपर। नहीं आया। ओए भाई बहुत है भाई 90। ओके कीपर राजा, कीपर शेट 94। This is याद है मुझे तूने कहा था। स्पेनिश एक। अब रियल मैड्रिड से एंट्री मारने का 25-25 में था, तो फिर से एक ट्राई करने का वही किया गया है। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था। आए। हम्म, हम्म, हम्म। Hey bro, why welcome to stream या जो भी नया बंदा मेरे चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। पहला मैच जो है ना अभी एफसी बार्सिलोना है मैं मैड्रिड के बीच होने जा रहा है। मज़ा आएगा भाई यहाँ पे आप लोगों को, क्योंकि भाई ये जो टीम्स है ना क्या फायर पाता है इनका। ये देखिए रियल मैड्रिड के कपड़े और एफसी बार्सिलोना के कपड़े। हम्म। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था कौन फरेबी है ये बता मुझको. फोन आ गया मेरे को फोन.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and the source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casado. Danny Vivian cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bernal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappé. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Lewandowski. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Eric Garcia. Bernal. Danny Vivian kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's beaten, and the shots! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he scores! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay that the one you want to play. Beautiful.
En el minuto 19, el dorsal 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's been intercepted. And Guti! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewandowski is flagged offside. It's a searching pass. He's free, he has got space. A header! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's chosen to go back. Rafinha. And here's Mbappé.
Mbappé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Casado. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappé. Now it's Mbappé. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. And the shot's on here. Shoots! Casado. This is gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid are having a ball here. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard gets flagged offside. says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Madrid really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Madrid are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. Gets us going once more. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Corner it is. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ferran Torres. Gavi. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Gavi, and he's picked out the run. Camavinga. And again, they run up against stubborn defending, and he is dashing away. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Camavinga was in no mood for any of that. Koundé.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Might be danger here. Played out wide. Koundé has it out wide and in space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good chance here! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Caceres. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kubasi attempts a clearance, and now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger, it's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappé. Gavi has a look and plays it forward. Dani Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. That is a great pick out. Decent chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó en el minuto 66.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10
Alexander-Arnold.
será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Gavi. He's being urged to shoot. Last-ditch defending, but that... Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's managed to get free. Madrid have it back and can go again. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That centre route forward is just a no-go zone.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. That's a good run he's making there. And he's cut it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Bommel. Passing is crisp and sharp. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Now he's off and running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Mbappé. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, Hazard. El dorsal 14.
It's their second
Serán
corner of the game.
sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 19.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Distributed tidily. Showing good feet. Van Bommel does well to get it back. Van Bommel getting forward. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. And that pass just didn't quite work. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that will be the final act. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old Zielinski! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Throw in. Çalhanoğlu. Foot in. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hernandez. Lukaku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Zielinski. Now This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrible pass. Hernandez has the space to scheme. Çalhanoğlu. Great vision. Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a fine interception. In with the challenge. Rafael Leao.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bastoni. It's Lukaku! That is decidedly lacking.
Roma really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez to Barella. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Inzaghi. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Played through into space. It's a promising position. He's free, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Totti! Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! AC Milan are all square. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's run loose here. And it's Çalhanoğlu driving on and making good progress. Zielinski. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Zielinski. And Hernandez. That ball looks a good one. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barella. Quality ball. Zielinski finding himself in space. Big chance! Totti. Rafael Leao. Now he's running away. That looks a cracking ball. Well, there's the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Yildiz, who does have an assist to his name. Barella. Donatoni. Barella. And he shoots! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what...
And that is all they have time for. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, Filippo Inzaghi. Lascia il campo per il numero 6.
Down to business again. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Hello bro, welcome to
It's very much
stream.
deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
It's Totti!
Oh,
Now this is interesting.
penalty,
Referee has tapped into the
penalty.
spot. So a big chance
Big
now from
chance.
12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off.
बीच में मारूं क्या कूदना को आड़े shit.
That is quite remarkable.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Chance!
Oh,
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Danilo.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Calhanoglu. Barella. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Donatoni plays it in. And that has been cleared. Zielinski. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Danilo. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's really well manoeuvred. What's going wide left? Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous.
oh nice.
Gets his hands on it.
भाई नीचे से देना.
Can he get on the end of this? Yildiz is wide and looking to get onto this. Calhanoglu. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's had a shot! Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
He'll try from distance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Totti. Now it's Lukaku. He's in a great position here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box.
Red
and
card.
it is just a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
Nonsense. This is nonsense playing opposite.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think they could do with making this count.
Çalhanoğlu! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! And it's in! And they're back in front! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Drives it in.
Roma really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he cuts out the supply.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
5 minutes to add. Sule threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Totti. Tomori. Looking for the run. And that's a good ball. Çalhanoğlu. Nkunku. Oh, can they get him away? Oh, super find. And that was very necessary. So that's it. It is all over. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides...
এই যে যে
Heady ambitions here ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's...
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Barella. Just eases him off the ball. No foul, says the referee. He's a sharp little ball here. He might be in here. Lukaku. And this is Totti. Decent chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Real chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Inter Milan restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Totti. Now it's Rafael Leao. Here's found Rafael Leao! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... There's the shot! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan with the lead. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Looking tidy in possession here. Tomori providing an outlet on that flank. Bastoni can get it clear. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through, so back it comes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Serginho in acres of space. Impressive jump! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now it's Martinez. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Played in by a chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Barella. Lukaku. Rafael Leao. Swung over. Barella. Eto'o cuts out the pass. Donatoni. And this is Lukaku. Milan heading towards the half-time break. They're very much in their sails. And he's there to belt it away. And he's done very well to take that back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barella. Looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Donatoni. And Tomori. Nesta. Rui Costa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. And the shot! And he has his goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out and the shot! And he's done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan have their lead. Serginho. It's Rui Costa. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And so the action is resumed. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao! Oh, and again! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Donadoni at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
He's done it again, he's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's picked his way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. And he shoots! Well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played into space. And this is Lukaku. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafael Leao! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Çalhanoğlu proves too strong. It's been slipped through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
हाय वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया स्ट्रीमिंग में जुड़ने के लिए। मैं कीपर के वास्ते ही ट्राई किया भाई, कीपर आजा। कीपर आजा का तो India was. Oh, it's okay.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
ओवन तो भी है भाई ने
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Chalhanoglu gets a good foot in there. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And a neat finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's found the way through. Messi. Has to go back here. Good chance here. What a hit. The save was firm.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Dembele. Totti. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gabriel. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bommel. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely intercepted. Laid out to the left flank. And here's Totti. And it's Caceres. It's a really well-measured ball. Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Totti has created one goal already. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. That's good play. Referee's given a throw. Totti. Ball played for Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Dahari. No way through. Over to the right flank. Dembele is herring after that one. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Calhanoglu. Totti. Played into space.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Howson. Great defending, strong and determined. Searching pass he's played there. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we are back on the way. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Yamal. That has not gone well. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's destined for the flank. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Taken back almost at once.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Totti. Now it's Donadoni. Now it's Donadoni. Howson cuts out the pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Maldini makes the interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ignori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out towards the right wing, pinches it off him. Yamal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Bommel. Totti. And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. There's the shot! That's another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Threads one in. Now he's got space here. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass isn't the best. Donadoni. Gahari. He's going to be disappointed with that. "75 minutes played, and there's green grass ahead of him."
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. Foot in. Ball is over the line.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Howson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's had it taken off him, looking to play him in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good spread. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Danny Olmo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. This is Owen. And that's it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Dahari claiming the man of the match.
you